Chelsea landscape gardener. We have a garden centre in Chelsea, in Kings Road, in Sydney Street. We are a landscaping company at Chelsea, so we do garden design and maintenance and general maintenance. And our team has designed the shifting garden.
So, I mean, this garden is really representative of the kind of gardens we do all the time anyway, and that's why we chose this category. We do larger gardens, but this is about the proportions of your typical courtyard
London
city garden. And that's why it made so much sense for us to enter into this category. The execution is along the lines of what we seek to achieve every single day.
We wanted to create something relevant for today. Our concept is based on our shifting climates, hence the name of the garden. So obviously we all know the human activities and how climate is changing. So our garden is a sustainable form of gardening. We're using sustainable materials and drought-tolerant plants that will survive very hot summers and very cold winters, so going through extremes. It's a lowish maintenance garden in that sense, and we are very proud of the containers our team has built. So we've built them ourselves. They're made of hypertufa, which is a material I don't think it's very known yet, and it's wonderful because people can actually make their containers at home. It's really easy and fun, and it's sustainable. It's definitely more sustainable than concrete. It's more resilient than terracotta.
So our hypertufa containers are an adaptation of traditional makeup of a hypertufa container, and they've been changed to become even more sustainable than they would otherwise be. So normally they're made of Portland cement, perlite or vermiculite, and peat. However, in this case, we substituted the peat for coconut coir and the Portland cement with CEM 2 Portland cement, which has a lower carbon footprint during the production stage. They've been built in formwork, and the shape of them is to give an angular nature to the overall garden, which is softened then with the drought-tolerant plants as a good addition.
Paul Harvey Brooks has been our mentor. He's been wonderful, really. I think he's very pleased with the garden as well.
He's very happy with it. Yeah, to see someone who knows as much as him give such, high praise has been really vindicating, I suppose you might say, at this stage of the day.
Part of our brief was that our clients come from a Mediterranean country, so we just had to have gravel. First of all, also because being a sustainable garden, we know that paving with gravel aids drainage, so it's compliant. Also very used in Mediterranean countries, and we've chosen the Cotswold gravel, which goes so well with our color palette. We wanted to have a soft color palette, soft tones in a relaxed atmosphere. And I mean, you just look at it, it goes really well with the tones of our hypertufa containers and the planting with the contrasts.
Last year with the heat wave that we had, we noticed that a large proportion of the issues regarding maintenance of gardens were to do with irrigation and watering. That's what influenced largely the drought-tolerant planting scheme initially, and then the concepts of the sustainability of the hypertufa and the other garden elements, the hard landscaping elements, and the sustainability or the climate responsiveness of the drought-tolerant planting just married so well, and I think visually as well. So conceptually and visually, that was the drive of the garden.
We do a lot of small city gardens, and the reason why we've also chose this category is to emphasize the need to have and to enjoy our small green spaces we have, because they are so important that they bring so much joy and mental wellness as well to the owners. And there are lots of things we can do with small spaces, just because they are tiny. I mean, this is a 4x3 garden. They are functional, not just pretty, and they bring so much joy to the clients, and there are so many things we can do with them. And this is what we do in our company, transform small or big spaces.